Hi, I'm Donna Barnes, author of Giving Up Junk Food Relationships. And in this clip, I'm going to talk to you about how to recognize somebody with commitment issues, because there's an awful lot of them out there. And here's the thing that's hardest for people to recognize about commitment issues, especially for the people who have them, is because most people want a relationship with all of their heart and soul. And especially if they've never really found somebody that they had that special spark for and that real connection, they may have no idea how much anxiety they're going to feel when they actually find that person. And that's what commitment issues are really about. Sometimes it's compared to claustrophobia, and it's a sense of panic and being trapped and anxiety when they really find that somebody. So the crazy thing is the better your relationship is, the more anxiety that will create in a commitment phobe. And maybe this will help you explain. Do you ever have a really great relationship with somebody and then they break up with you for no reason at all and you're really confused and they end up with somebody who's really dysfunctional or inappropriate in some way and you're like, really? They left me for that? But the way it works is that they can actually feel really comfortable and commit completely to somebody that deep down they know they will never make a full commitment to because it's not appropriate for them. So be careful. If you really fall in love with somebody and it's going well and everything seems perfect, make sure you give them space and allow them to take that step back if they need to a little bit. And really, make sure that you've been together for a minimum of a year, really, before you allow yourself to completely open up into a relationship, because unfortunately it usually takes about 3 to 6 months for somebody with issues for it to come out, and most relationships only last that long for that reason. So the easiest way to tell is that they rush in quickly. And here's the whole catch-22, because when you think you've found the one and they sweep you off your feet, that's amazing. But people with commitment issues do that on a regular basis because that's the part that they're comfortable with. In the beginning, they know that it's not really going anywhere, so they can rush in with reckless abandon. And they probably have no idea that as soon as they get really close, it's causing them that commitment anxiety. Instead, they start finding things wrong with their partner and they start blaming you. So if you're in a really wonderful relationship with somebody and they start finding fault with you and blaming you for things, don't start jumping through hoops trying to make it better for them, unless it's something that you really want to change for yourself. But recognize that as soon as you fix that one thing, there's going to be something else that they're going to find, and then something else. No matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough because they're so afraid of commitment. And if you're truly perfect, which nobody is, but if they perceive you to be the one, then that incites their anxiety and they're scared. And they might be even saying things to you like, I love you, I'm just not happy, or I just can't deal with this. I think on some level people will recognize that something's going on, but they don't know what it is. And because they want a relationship more than anything else in the world, they refuse to admit that they have commitment issues. But unfortunately, that's the whole thing about commitment phobes. So I've had an awful lot of clients, and I've met a lot myself, that have really hurt you because they don't know what their issues are. So protect your heart. Don't let anyone pull you too close quickly into a relationship. And if they start finding fault with you, run for the hills, because that's a sure sign that they're unhappy and they're blaming you when they really need to look at their own issues. I'm Donna Barnes, author of Giving Up Junk Food Relationships.